Hey guys, so I just bathed Kai, so I figured now would be a good time to do this video. But today we are doing another 2 looks, 1 palette featuring the Alter Ego Sahara palette. So, let me get it out. Okay, so here is the Sahara palette. It feels super nice. I have already talked about how I really do enjoy Alter Ego's formulation, and I actually prefer the layout of it like this better than how Natasha laid it out. I like the gradients from light to dark, I'm not gonna lie. So I do have the Natasha Denona Biba palette here for comparison. So here is the original Biba palette, and here is the Sahara palette. You can definitely see they laid it out better than what Natasha did, in my opinion. My personal opinion. But anyways, we are going to attempt to create one look, well, 2 looks actually, I'm sorry, using this palette. And it's going to be super duper easy in my opinion. This is such a nice neutral palette. I am excited to see if this is going to be a dud. I have had so far 2 duds from Alter Ego, and it is the Artemis palette and it is the Blooms palette, which was the previous episode I did. So let's get into it as per usual. I am using my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in C0. But that is going to be my eye primer. I already did some brows because I have found myself wanting to use do my brows because it just looks better with brows. Okay, so both eyes are starting out even. So I'm going to set one eye. I'm going to take my BH Weekend Vibes number 4 brush, and I'm going to use Sands right here in the Sahara palette to set one side. And I thought that this would be a cream shade. It is a cool toned setting shade for sure. I honestly could use this as a transition or even a blending shade. So if you do not know, my son is adventuring. So if you don't know, if you set like this, I'm going to get less pigmentation, but an easier blend. On this side, I'm going to have more pigmentation, but a harder blend. The one thing about having concealer as your eye primer is going to be that if you get too much of a color and it gets stuck, you're going to have a tough time blending it out. So that's actually why I prefer to set this concealer, depending on the shadow formulations, honestly, that I'm working with. I do like this Alter Ego formula, although I am still quite new to it. So I think I'm going to do a look centered around this shimmer and this shimmer, and then probably have Jewel, because there's only those 3 shimmers in this palette, be the brow bone highlight for both. So you know what? I'm going to do a warm side and a cool side. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Clay, this BH number 8 brush, and that is what is going to be my transition shade on this eye, because I want a matte, cool tone eye. I love that, and I feel like I have been doing very similar looks in this series. So far, I am not enjoying this color. So I'm going to take Slate and that same BH number 8 brush. I'm not enjoying this. The pigment is not sticking to my eye. I don't understand why I'm getting I don't get it. I'm going to take Sands again on my BH4 brush and put that on the lid and the brow bone. I told you guys I wanted a matte look on the one eye, because there's definitely enough to do a matte look. Take Raven on this number 8 brush and maybe try to see if that will help. The colors are very patchy, honestly, that I've tried so far in this palette. So Sahara might be a dud for me as well. But it's okay, because they're not that expensive. It's just like attaching to my crease really weird. Like you can see it. I'm gonna take Mesa right here, which I'm hoping is not a cream to powder. No, it's not. It's a powder. I'm putting it on the outer. You can definitely see how unpigmented these are. Like, look at that. Like, I'm using a light hand, but like, I would expect something at least of that nature to show up like that. So taking more Mesa and blending that out. Okay, I call it quits on this eye. Okay. Yeah. This is what I've ended up with. I am not liking this eye, so let me move on to the other eye. Okay, I am gonna try Mirage, this beautiful shimmer. I know I don't like their shimmer formula. It takes a lot of building up to get it to the intensity I enjoy. This honestly is looking very, very good. Very nice. Okay. Maybe I am not going to be a fan of this cool tone row, this bottom row. I'm going to take my BH number 9 brush, and I'm going to go in to plains, I think. I'm going to take Camel on that same brush, and yeah, so this is working so much better on this side. So much better. Taking my BH number 7 brush, I'm going to take Canyon right here. I just used the Canyon palette a couple episodes ago if you're curious about the Canyon palette. And this is going on the outer edge of my eye and just a tad bit into the crease. I'm going to take Jewel and put that on the brow bone and inner corner. And just nothing additional on this BH number 9 brush. And take this BH number 11 brush and take Blaine's, Camel, and then Canyon. Okay, yeah, I like this eye better. Ultimately, you saw me struggle with this eye, and I don't understand why, other than the fact that it was set. So are we feeling the cool matte eye? I am not, because it's patchy. Or are we feeling this? This honestly looks like the Biba palette. Are we feeling the biba eye? Or are we feeling that cool tone matte look? Which are we feeling? Cool tone matte or the biba eye? Let me know down below, and yeah, let me know about what you guys think about this palette, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, you guys.